All right, and now we'd like to welcome Dave from the Seneca Park Zoo to the show. Hey, Dave, how you doing?
How you doing?
So you brought us, what kind of animal is this?
I have a domesticated rooster. This
cool.
is Nash from the Seneca Park Zoo.
Hi, Nash.
Hi, Nash. Now, when you say domesticated, what do you mean?
So a lot of people associate domesticated animals with dogs and cats.
Right.
That normally just means animals that live with humans. Ones that are born with humans and live their entire lives with humans. Roosters, chickens, he's a male chicken, so he's a rooster. They've been domesticated for about 5,000 years.
Wow. Most
species of them. They all kind of breed back to the red jungle fowl, which is an animal that lived in Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia, in the areas of really high tree cover, and they lived in thick jungles. So that's kind of where we started with the, we figured out they're pretty delicious, I'm sure.
They're pretty delicious, sure. So can Nash fly, since it is a bird?
So good question. He can fly a little bit. We're not going to say it's sustained flight, but he can get about this high. He can fly a good 50 or 60 yards or so. Imagine where he came from. His ancestors were in a very covered canopy forest, where normally you wouldn't be able to fly too much. There wouldn't be too much flight. Just enough to get to a high perch.
Next roosting place or
just
something?
Enough to get to your next roosting place or away from predators, mostly.
Okay, now you actually brought Nash here to show us an example of behavioral training.
Yes. So we like to talk a lot about this at the Seneca Park Zoo. Nash, obviously, is one of our education animals, and one that you might think doesn't get behaviorally trained as much as some others. But the process is the same. So what we like to do with Nash is we don't want to stress him out too much, and that's the goal of all of our animals at the Seneca Park Zoo. And what we do is we get him involved in his own active health care. So it's up to him. And what we like to do is we get him as involved as possible, and that is by using something like this. This is a target pole. It may look like a personal flotation device, but it is actually just a little buoy. We like it because it has color changes on it. It's also very large, and all we want him to do is to just touch his beak to it. If he touches his beak to it, he gets a click, and then he gets a treat. And that is called conditioning. And what's nice about it is we don't reprimand him for doing anything wrong. We don't
it's all positive.
It's all positive. We just reward the positive behavior. And what's nice is we can do this with all of our animals at the Seneca Park Zoo. So I'm going to just see if maybe he will like to participate. And that's another thing at the zoo is we ask them if they want to participate. If they don't, we stop, we do something else, we come back to it. We like to make it as positive as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if maybe he wants to target, which is where he takes his beak and brings it to... Oh, are you going to do it?
You know?
There he goes. So you notice, I try not to click until he actually touches the buoy. That's very important.
Why would you do like position training and target training with an animal at the zoo?
So a lot of people think, you know, why would you do something like this? So what we like to do is, well, we can actually move Nash to wherever we'd like him to go without having to touch him. So he decided he doesn't like to get picked up a whole lot. So what we don't do is we won't have him picked up a whole lot. What we like to do is we'll have the target pole move him where we need him to be. So let's say his weight, we have a nice scale or something in the corner. We can get him to come over, hopefully.
It's like, you got those goodies? I'll come over.
And there he goes. He gets that beak, he touches it, and now he's standing on his scale. We're taking his weight. He has no idea. We just kind of moved him over.
You can do this with the elephants and any of the other animals in the zoo?
Yes. Some of our zookeepers are very good at doing this. We do this with our male lions. We do our one male lion. We'll do this with our sea lions, definitely. Even our orangutans, they can present a shoulder so that they can get a shot. They can present, you know, different parts of their body so we can check on them, stick out his tongue, do all these things, open his mouth, so that we can see all over their bodies without actually having to go in there and do
less
any
stressful
of that.
For the animal.
Way less stressful. And it builds a really nice kind of relationship with zookeeper and with the animal, which is nice. So it kind of keeps everybody healthy and a little bit more safer.
Now, if I were to go to the zoo, would I see you doing this?
So good question. You can always ask the front when you come in, is there any animal training happening today? We do it just intermittently through the day. But yes, you will see it every day. There's something going on. You may not know that it's behavioral training. You may just think, well, why is this happening? It could look like a feeding, but it's actually behavioral training. So yes, I would just suggest you ask. But in the summer, we do scheduled programs as well and things like that. But yes, we do it every single day in the public view or not. So.
Okay.
Cool.
Now, what are you feeding him?
So what I'm feeding him is mealworms. And this
Okay.
will keep him nice and enticed for the middle of our training session.
Okay.
And what we don't do is give him mealworms outside of a training. So if he's eating mealworms, he knows that he should be paying attention. And you notice he's looking at me. I'm gonna like that. That's okay. He's looking at me, and then he gets a treat. So he's paying attention. Which
Thanks, Dave, for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Nash.
Now, if you would like to learn more about the Seneca Park Zoo and see other videos about animals, visit our website, homeworkhotline.org. And now, stay right there. We'll be back in a second.